Hello everybody, in this particular video I am going to discuss about last 7 days tips for NIPER preparing the students. So these tips will help you, and I given the same tips to my juniors and it helped them to get the good rank in NIPER. So I would like to give the same tips to you that will help you to get a very good rank. And the first tip is that don't think about these things, like don't think about the subject you are weak. A lot of students do this in the last 7 days. I think I'm the weak in physics, I'm in the weak in cognition or chemistry. So they always think about their weak subject, but they not focus on the subject which they are good at. So if you are doing this thing, it will automatically like it crushes your brain, because you are weak in that subject means you not read that well. If you not read that well and you are always thinking about it, your weakness, so automatically your brain will forget about your strength, maybe your strength in ecology or cognition or chemistry. So please don't think about your weak subjects and not even get that idea of which subject I am weak. That will help you to get some good positive result. And so what you read it, don't think about so how much you read and how much I'm not read it, so how much syllabus is there. In this last 7 days, if you think about also, you can't do anything. So don't forget about what you read it and what you not read it. So you read it, just do the revision for that and don't quantify that I read it this much and this much syllabus is still left, so I want to read. So this kind of these things you need to be avoid. Don't quantify what you did. So last 7 days, if it is having 70 or 80 days, you can quantify it and you can do, but now we have less time. Don't do this kind of things. And you need to be follow that what you not read. Don't focus on the things what you not read. That means your brain always, it is a tendency or the psychology of the human mind, when they are preparing for any other competitive exam or something, they always focus on the thing what they not read. So if you not read it more, don't focus on that and just try to forget and just try to avoid it. And if questions come from the topic what you not covered, so a lot of students think about it. So I'm not saying that the questions will came from the topic you not covered, but a lot of students, even though they read very well, but they think that if the question came from the topic what I not covered, what I do. So this kind of the mindset you need to be avoid. So no questions will came from the topic what you not read. So the all questions came from the topic what you read. So don't think that questions came from the topic what I not read. And I think questions not came from the topics what I covered. So see, so this is the thing. One type of thinking is called questions came from the what I not covered. This is one kind of thinking of the student, and another kind of thinking is there. This thinking saying that questions not came from the topics what I covered. So this kind of thinking you need to be avoid in this last 7 days, and you should need to be peaceful and calmful. Then only you are able to achieve or crack NIPER. And don't read new things. A lot of students start reading new things. Yes, you can read new things, but you should need to be revised also. So don't only focus on the reading. And I seen a lot of students, they focus on each and every minute and the last minute preparation also. That means before going to the examination hall, just 1 minute or 2 minutes before that also, they have the book in their mind. So if you're reading like that, what happens means your brain may only remember the thing what you read in the before going to the exam, or before going to the exam also your reading means your brain is going to the stress. So the stress may lead to something bad result in your exam attention, or something will happen, something you not expected. So that means you not try to give the stress. If you are reading just 2 minutes or 3 minutes before, or 5 minutes or 1 hour, half an hour before the exam also, that means you are giving the stress to your brain. So the stress may affect worstly in your NIPER exam attempting and answering the question and analyzing the things. So that is another tip. Don't read new things, and if you read new things also, please do the revise, but don't do the personal. I feel that okay, a lot of students think that I read before 1 hour, before 1 day, before like this, but I personally feel that I don't want to think before 1 day exam, because I don't want to give the stress to my brain. Stress is not good. If you're reading 1 hour or 30 minutes before also, that will give you a lot of stress on your brain, and that will affect badly in your NIPER exam attempting. And only revision is the key success for these 7 days. Read how much you can and what you can. So if you read that much, automatically it will help you to get very good rank. And be cool and don't feel anxiety. As a practical person, I would like to tell, this is 7 days, a lot of students get anxiety, a lot of problems, like or what happened to my NIPER exam, I prepared 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, so what will be happen. So this kind of anxiety will come, but trust me, if you feel anxiety also, no one will give you reward and award. So that means if you feel anxiety, I don't want came and give you 10,000 reward, or I don't want to give you best anxiety person or best thing. This will worstly affect you. So you need to be practical, but in practical way, even though we try to depress or suppress anxiety, but it not happen. So try to control the anxiety and other things. Take proper rest. Lot of students this time don't take the proper rest and they always try to read, but yes, you can read, but at the same time you should need to have the proper rest. If you have the proper rest only, you are able to do much more better things in your NIPER exam. And sleep, lot of students not having the proper sleep. They in the night time they read, but you should be have minimum 7 to 8 hours of strong sleep if you want to get very good rank or good result in NIPER exam, because a good sleep will give you good memory will give you good result. And take good food and read only digesters, whatever the digester if you purchase from any coaching institute or you have already digester, please read only that. Don't go for the textbooks and XYZ. Don't try to read more things in the less time. If you have less time, read less things, but that is important thing. For example, if I want to tell Bahubali's 2 story, I don't want to tell you for 2.5 hours same like director. I just tell you in 20 minutes. That means what I tell you. So I tell the highlights and key points of this story. Same thing you should need to be following exam preparation last 7 days. Don't read each and every topic in depth. Just you need to be follow the highlights and you can do this. Thank you and have a nice day, guys. I hope you understand.